What's up, y'all? It's Pops Gaming here, back again with another video. As you all know, Vanguard released 4 days ago at the time I'm recording this video, and to be honest, it exceeded my expectations. People are already starting to hate on this COD, and most of them haven't even played it. They've just seen gameplay of it, and I think I understand that COD has fucked up recently for a lot of things, but honestly, I think we should give this game a chance. So far, I like it. It's really it's exceeded my expectations, as I said before, especially in terms of the multiplayer. The maps are well laid out. They're way better than Cold War's NMW. They're not super big. They're not. I mean, you have the big maps, but it's on a 16v16. It's good to have a big map, and that's not really something you play 6v6 on. But in terms of the maps, their layout is way better than especially Cold War's, especially Modern Warfare's. I do like the breakable parts of the map, although sometimes it can get a little too much, but it's nothing too crazy that can't be mitigated. There's really about one or two maps that I don't like out of all of them, and they released a lot. I don't know if they released like 16 on launch day, and I was thinking to myself, hopefully half of these maps aren't just utter dog shit. But honestly, most of them are really good. I can't find anything to complain about when it comes to these maps. I'm also glad they brought back Dome and Castle from World at War, one of my favorite Call of Duties of all time. Glad to see those remasters back. And it's always good to have nostalgic feel in Call of Duty. And for the weapons, most of them have been. The issues with most of the guns in the beta were mitigated and fixed in the full game, which is good. They added, obviously they added other guns that were not in the beta, like the PPSH Type 100, the Arisaka. I don't know if the AS-44 was in the beta or not, but they did add, obviously, more weapons, which is good. My favorite gun to use in the multiplayer is probably the MP40, classic weapon that's been in like a lot of CODs since World at War. Enjoy using probably the best SMG in its class. The Thompson is also very good. The Type 100. I haven't unlocked the PPSH yet, so we'll see how that goes once I unlock it. The Sten is okay. I have not used the Owen gun. ARs, I say my favorite AR to use is probably the Itcha Burst, because I like burst weapons in CODs. It's always been my thing. The Bar, STG, the Automaton, AS-44, all very good weapons. I can't really find much to complain about. Sniping is a major improvement from Cold War and the beta. I feel really comfortable sniping in this game, especially with the Kar 98 and the 3-line rifle. The Arisaka, or I think that's what it's called in World at War, the Type 9, I don't know what it's called, Type 91, Type 99 in this game. That sniper is not so good, but the other two snipers aren't bad. Really fun to use. It feels like Modern Warfare sniping again. Very fun. Shotguns are OP as usual. We do have the riot shield back, but it's honestly not as annoying as it was in Modern Warfare. Simply because I think you can shoot above the head while the player has the riot shield, out. So it's kind of easy, not easy, but it's easier to mitigate than it was in Modern Warfare. The kill streaks aren't bad. You have your typical glide bomb, UAV, or spy plane. Instead of a juggernaut, you get a flame knot, which is basically a juggernaut with a flamethrower, which is very fun to use. Guard dogs are back. You have the K9 unit. I don't know. That's not what it's called in the game. I don't know what it's called in the game. But yeah, you have that. You have the harp. I don't know what it's called. I'm used to saying the other things. You have all those good kill streaks back. Definitely decent kill streaks. You have the V2 rocket back from COD World War II. I have yet to get one of those in game. But overall, the multiplayer is pretty decent. As for the camos aren't the best. Atomic has kind of grown on me a little bit, so I might be going for Atomic camo eventually. But other than that, when you have the perk system is the same pretty much. You got your Ghost, your Scavenger, your Ninja. Most of the perks, returning from previous CODs. Very simple. But overall, the maps are not bad. Guns are balanced, maps are balanced, well laid out, perks are good, kill streaks are good. I'm very satisfied with this multiplayer. Now, for the campaign, I will be doing a series on the Vanguard campaign, so I haven't played it yet, but I have seen some gameplay of it and some of the story, and I do like it. I do like the concept of in examining each individual character's experience up until like the main story of the campaign. I really like that type of storytelling. I've always liked that kind of storytelling, and I'm glad it's not a purely like German or Western Front campaign. I'm glad they have missions in the Pacific with the Japanese and North Africa in the desert. Definitely adding more theaters of the war is a very good thing. As for zombies is the only thing I really don't like in this game, mainly because I just don't like how it plays. I'm more of a fan of the classic zombies, World at War, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, even Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 4. Cold War zombies wasn't bad. It was just something I wasn't used to, and I don't know, just Cold War Vanguard zombies is just not for me, which is fine. Recently I just become more of a multiplayer person, so I mean I'll be sticking to multiplayer in this game, and eventually Warzone when the integration happens in December, I believe. Yeah. So for zombies, I'm not gonna get into too much. I'm just saying it's not. It's leaning towards a new playing style, which I'm not really fond of, but that's okay. But as for Vanguard as a whole, I give it around, I say an 8 out of 10. 8.5, 8.5 out of 10, which is pretty good for a release. For comparison, I gave Cold War at launch. I'd probably give Cold War about a 6. So I mean, it's a big improvement from Cold War and Modern Warfare as well. So definitely 8.5 out of 10 for launch. I just like everything about the multiplayer. It's really fun, really nostalgic with the remasters, and I really enjoy it. As for the future of this channel, you guys can expect, a lot of great things. As I said before, I'm going to be doing a series on the Vanguard campaign, which should be coming very shortly. When Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach drops in December, I'll definitely have a series on that as well. I know you guys are familiar with Among Us from last year. That game kind of died out recently, but they're now releasing it on PlayStation. So once that releases in December as well, we'll be bringing more videos. I'll be bringing more videos to the channel with some other YouTubers, such as Ghosty and Elite Chaos. Also in March, I'll definitely be making videos on Gran Turismo. So definitely look forward to that. But overall, that's today's video, and I hope you guys enjoyed, and see you guys in the next one. Pops out.